Hello, Unite. Welcome to video number 2. This is for question 4, where we ask you to create a climate graph for wheat in Albury, New South Wales. You should have already clicked through and watched the video, which looks at the different details, but just to help you out a little bit more, I'm going to go through the different features and characteristics by Google Sheets, which will be another document assigned to you by going through this sample one. Now, I've just made up this data to have a look and have a play around myself after watching that video, because it can be tricky. But it is also fun to have a go through and play at making a climate graph using this information. Here is the final completed climate graph. As you can see, it has a heading. I've called it Test Climate Graph, although in the heading you should probably call it by its city and year. For example, Climate Graph for Albury, New South Wales in 2020. And it has two axes. The x-axis, which is also horizontal, shows every months of the year because we are measuring both temperature and rainfall as evident from the right axis. Now on the right hand side, so we call that the right vertical axis, which is just the y-axis, you can see that it has a temperature here from 0. Oh, that's wrong. Actually, that should not be temperature. That should be rainfall. It's good to check your own work. How did I know that was the wrong one? And how did I know that this was temperature? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I knew that because of the numbers here. It was more logical for the numbers to go from 0 to 100 for rainfall, given my data. So that's a good check for me to check that as well. Temperature on the left-hand axis, as you can see here, from 0 to 30, because definitely we'd never have 125 degrees Celsius, is from 0 to 30. So that should be labelled temperature. And as you can see, any item I click on can be clicked on and gone through as well. So you can have a bit of a play and have a look at that before you begin, and that should be helpful for you as well. Now, initially, all I did was set up the data, and as you can see, in column 1, we have the months of the year, and it corresponds to the temperature for that month in degrees Celsius. For example, we can see that the temperature in January was 25 degrees, and the rainfall in millimeters in January was 60 millimeters. That is also evident here. So it's given here that this line graph is, as you can see, 25 degrees in January, and it is plotted digitally across every month, while the rainfall is given here by this bar graph, and as you can see, it goes across to show that it is 60 millimeters. In order to complete this graph successfully, you should select all the data and then click on this button which says Insert Chart. As you can see here, I would click Customize and make sure that chart style that is a combo. If I go to Setup, it's a combo chart, because Google Sheets will automatically already suggest and see what kind of chart it is. And then you should go through the rest of the video to explore what else you should include in this particular thing. And that includes having custom ranges to ensure your data is accurate. Complete this to the best of your ability, if you can see, by going through. If I can go through and just click on, have a look at the other data in a moment. Here we go. Wheat. You can see here the wheat's grown in Albury, New South Wales. So all I have to do is click on that data set, Insert Chart, make sure it's a combo chart, and then go to Custom Range, and away we go. Best of luck. I can't wait to see your results. Have a great day, Unite.